Um, what's good, y'all? It is your boy King Kunch in the building on this beautiful Thursday night. A little late, real late, but you know what it is. We had to get it in because it's just too much dope stuff for us to miss this Thursday evening. As always, I got the best co-host on YouTube, my man Justin in the building. What's going on, bro?
Not much, brother. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's good. It's good to see your face, dog. Look,
you too, man.
It's good to see your face, and it's been a minute. Like you look up and then it's like, damn, it's been 2 weeks. But shit, when shit gets busy, it's been a busy ass 2 weeks.
I know things have been busy, but I've been like, man, I miss my dog.
Yeah,
I miss my homie.
I ain't even been able to hop on Apex. Like this is the crazy.
I know.
We ain't been able to because usually if we miss a stream or something, we can hop on Apex. But like I ain't even been able to hop on Apex. But we here.
Which I need you to get on because there's a Loba skin that you need to gift me for free.
That's I need to gift you.
I gifted it to you.
Oh, you gifted it to me? Oh, it's working
it's a
like
free
that.
Gift.
It's working like that. Like you just give it to somebody.
Yeah.
All right. I'll pop on and give it. I'll pop on and gift it. Daniel Fisher, what's popping on?
Daniel Fisher.
What's popping? Yo, I have been peeping the like when I can. I've been peeping a little bit of the Valorant streams. You know.
I'm not gonna lie, Valorant's kind of fun.
It looks like you've been getting clapped. Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like you've been getting clapped. Like
it's hard because in Apex, we got to shoot and move.
Yeah,
move while we're shooting. Shooting and moving don't work on Valorant, so it's
so you just gotta be the first and be accurate.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's rough. Hey, that may be good for me though, because I'm nice with the Prowler. I'm nice with them single shot janks like that.
It's not. Can't use controller.
Oh damn. Well, nope, not for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I still gotta order my new keyboard. That's what it is.
Fuck. That's gonna happen sometimes.
It can be a bit much sometimes, Daniel. I mean, C-Dub. It can be a bit much sometimes. We gotta make it do what it do. Gotta make it do.
I appreciate it, Daniel. Hey.
Not gonna lie, first try. Hey, that might not be that much of a compliment, Justin. I don't know how much of a gamer Daniel is. Might not be.
Let it be a compliment. Just let it be a compliment.
Oh, just let it be alone. All right, bet. Look, Justin, we here for a good time, not a long time tonight. It's already 10:45 over here.
It's a late one, but we got some fun stuff to talk about.
We just got some fun stuff to talk about. And really, man, like, I'm thinking like an hour, maybe, hour 15. And
I'm down.
Probably for that whole hour, it's got to be about one thing. It's got to be about that X-Men, dog. Look.
Yeah.
Do you call the exception for Spider-Man? I don't know what that means. Oh. Are you talking about Spider-Man, the game? All right, but look. Anyway, look at that. Look, we're gonna be here, and really the first main topic and the whole pretty much main topic of the show is X-Men 97. Dog, that joint has hit again, bro. When we were talking about week after week, slapper after slapper, people were talking about a little bit of a regression week last week. When it comes to, because we weren't here to talk about episodes 4.
Yeah.
We weren't here to talk about episode 4. And, you could have looked at it a little bit of regression, or you could have looked at it as a great-ass fucking filler. You could have looked at it as a great-ass way for them to move the story forward. One thing I liked about what they did about that past episode, because we didn't get to touch on it, they split it up. If it's an episode that I feel like in the past they might have tried to push out as a whole episode and put some stuff in there to make it full, I like the fact that they would just split it up. Like, they split up what they needed to split up and have the story going. Give us a taste, because we didn't need to see a whole story of Storm, and they might have taken away from the dynamic of Storm. Like, say they were doing that episode to have Sunspot and Jubilee, doing their thing, and then you have Storm. And, the regular way they do it is blend in the stories, right? That would have taken away from that Storm aspect. So, look, episode 4, I had to give it like a 7.5 or an 8, but just solely, not because of quality dropping off, because I think, and we'll get into it in this episode, because I think the real juice in this show and like what's pulling people in is not necessarily to do with much as the action, but with just really the dialogue and the story and the scenario that's going on. So episode 4, to me, I had to give it like an 8. But walking into this episode, Justin, dog, off rip, bro. First off, going to Genosha, that was dope. Seeing the Vision come to life,
It was
all of the cameos, all of those mutants popping up, like that was just the ultimate setting. And I'm like, all right, we're here. They're doing it, dog.
it was insane, man. It was woo-wee. Talk about a fucking great episode all around. And to touch back real quick on the last episode,
Yeah.
too, real fast, it was still it was a solid filler. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was a filler. There's no way around that.
No, I don't think it was a filler.
Yes, it was. It was. A filler.
Maybe the first half was a
It
filler,
gave
but the
it- it
second
gave-
half wasn't a filler.
It gave a little bit of nuggets, but it wasn't filler to me. It was still good though. It was still fire.
I just can't call that second half a filler, Justin.
Well, you know what? We'll agree to disagree on that one. But it was good. It was really fucking good. It was still really solid. So I saw C-Dub say mid. I'm not gonna call it mid. Definitely not gonna call it mid.
Ain't nothing about this show been mid. Nah, is it that Moon Rock? Is it that Snowcap? No, but is that Loud?
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. What's up, Nighthawk?
What's going on, Nighthawk? Look, cause the whole show been pretty much that damn Moon Rock shit, bro. Like it's been straight up gas, dog.
It's been fire.
It's been straight up
It's
gas.
been
So if you
fire.
got to go back to hitting the regular, go back to hitting the regular pack on episode 4. That's just what you got.
Hey, I'm with it. I mean, it's better than what's happened over in Bad Batch.
We ain't gonna get there yet. We might not get there tonight, bro, because tonight is good vibes. I mean, even when it comes to the Captain America 4 joint, like I might even have some good things to say about that tonight. Who knows? I might have some good things to say about Mackie.
I had Josh stumped though.
With
I
that,
had
yo,
Josh stumped
didn't you though? Didn't you though? He said this. Josh, yo, this was last week. Josh might end the stream on that shit.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Because you got him with that one. He said, you know what?
that was the funniest thing ever. He's like, you know, when someone says something that has valid point, I was dying, bro.
Oh, you just look. He's searching for the flaws. Look, hey.
Real quick, you want to know one small? It's a small nitpick, bro.
Mhm.
But actually, speaking of Josh mentioned this before. The Rogue voice actress, you hear the age a little bit in her, and that's the only thing that sets me a little bit back on Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It's not taking me out of the story,
Yeah.
but it is like, oh, I do. They should have used.
You hear that
something a
age
little
coming
bit,
in.
'cause the age. The voice doesn't match the character right now.
You feel like
So,
it don't?
It don't. To me, it doesn't. So
I mean,
because Rogue is young, like she's at most 30, and that voice, it sounds like we 70s type shit. And even the sayings, like sugar, like
Well, I just felt like that was a piece of her regular vernacular. It's just, saying like that's just from where she's from, maybe type stuff that she say sugar and all that stuff like that. That's how I took it, how she talking. But you know what? Like, I get it, but to me, everybody's voice in there sound a little weird. Like, that's kind of part of the show. Like, the voices to me was something to have to get over and get ready with anyway. Like, they just all feel like a little different and a little very cartoony.
yeah, but hers
So, like,
is
that was-
really different to me.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah. It doesn't take me out of the story, but it's really different.
That's a
Like-
very big nitpick, Justin. Because we got to talk about this 10 out of 10 episode. Because,
It
bro,
was 10 out of 10.
bro, we got to talk about this 10 out of 10 episode. And I guess we'll just run it down from the top, dog. Because this whole series, we've been seeing Gambit getting, like, bro, what's the word that you call it when you really just get your girl took, bro? Like, I don't want to take it there with that C word. But he's really getting
I was thinking about that one.
Yeah, I don't want to take it there with that C word, but he really getting his girl took. And he fighting, like, I don't know if it's simping. I don't know if it's just really him taking her word. But, dog, she promiscuously my man's Magneto right in front of your face, bro. Like, they've been doing my man's dirty
I felt
whole-
bad for him.
the whole time. And look, poor Gambit. Gambit loved the girl. Gambit took her very personal. Gambit's out there pouring out his heart to her, trying to get her to stay.
And what sucks too about Gambit's spot is like yeah, he wants to be mad, but it's like he also can't blame her
Yeah.
because that's the only one that can, do the deed for her. So it's like,
I mean, have they? Like, was it confirmed that they have since the time she's
yes,
been
it
with Gambit? No, 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 no,
was
no, 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 no. I mean, like, I know it's
Magneto.
confirmed in the past. I know it's confirmed that they've done it in the past. But have they confirmed that they've been doing it
Oh no, no, no.
this whole?
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't,
So I
I
don't
don't think
think they've
so.
gone. Yeah, I don't think they've gone far. Like, to Rhodes' credit, like she ain't being slimy. You know what I mean? She
Uh,
like.
it's very up in the air because she also did say something. Well, Gambit also said something like not solidifying shit, that she didn't want to solidify anything. So I mean, hey, it's a little up in the air.
Yeah, it is a little bit up in the air, but they're mutants. They're not normal people.
That is true.
Which is one thing that I loved about the other aspect of this episode was the effort to make the new mutants seem normal. But as always, when you bring the cameras in, things go wrong, right? So to me, like that was a great aspect of the episode of like showing that. I mean, maybe as much as mutants want to say they're normal, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not normal humans. They're not regular humans. They shouldn't try to be. They're mutants. And that was one good thing. And I'm going to be real. I watched the episode once. I've been too busy to watch it again. That was a good thing that stood out to me when I was watching it. Because, like, this whole time, people want to look at, like, when you're arguing to say, like, I'm normal. Like, it's always this kind of juxtaposition with the mutants in real life, right? Of always trying to, like we're all the same people. Then we go through similar stuff. We have some emotions, but we're all not the same, bro. Like we're different things. We deal with different ish. So to me, it's like the way they was able to capture that aspect of the show, of the episode to be the side piece was dope. Was lit, and it was just kind of. What'd you go ahead? Go ahead.
No, go finish your thought.
Oh no, I was just, it was just kind of a good way to keep the episode moving forward without being stuck in Genosha, and it wasn't enough to pull the focus away from what was happening in Genosha, but it was like it was still very meaningful and impactful as to what they were doing there.
Well, the thing is, to me, it made them more like on a level. It made them more human-like because I mean, Scott is grieving.
Yeah.
And what's the most human thing to do is lose your cool under something like that, and he lost his cool and blow up on them.
Made them look a little vulnerable.
Yeah, said some out of pocket shit that's not really out of pocket when you know what he just went through.
Exactly.
So it was, dude. This show is just. There's not much you can really say except it's fucking great. It's really good because there's so many aspects you can go around with how that could be interpreted. Yeah, it's great.
You know what's crazy about this show? You can liken it to Days of Our Lives. Like
it is soap opera-ish.
The way that it's going, and I'm gonna be real. Like I've set in some of these new soap operas, like the Sisters from Tyler Perry, like some of Tyler Perry's new stuff. Like look, no cap, because it's like one of these things where I used to be grounded a lot, and when I used to want to watch TV, I had to sit down with my mom and act like I was interested in her Lifetime movies. Now, as cheesy and as crazy as they are, there gets to a point where you're kind of sucked in and intrigued, like you're interested. So there's the same thing with the sister shit. Like I've sat down a little bit and I've just spent time with my mom and she's had it on, and like be like, oh, like this is like, hold up, like they did what? So, like you kind of want to see what happens next. That's what they're kind of tapping into with everything in this show as far as relationship wise, love triangles. Like, bro, we legit got 2 love triangles going on right now.
Yeah,
and
true.
On top of that, they're showing the relation. Then you got a new love going up, or a new relationship going up with Jubilee in Sunspot with Forge and Storm. They're really digging into the relationship aspect, and that's, I think, a smart move, as they know their audience right now is going to be primarily people you and my age, and that's things that even if we might not consciously be looking for it to be coming out, that's something that we may like really be gravitating towards when we're seeing that play out on screen. It's just being done with superheroes, so it's not right in front of our face type shit. So like one of the dopest scenes to me was when he was communicating with Madeline, and like how hurt that had Jean from that moment of like, you doing that was supposed to be something only we did. Like they're going through those same struggles. Like you would think normally in a superhero show, like she get back everything Gucci.
Yeah.
But they're going through those struggles. So just to wrap off the house stuff, dude, like they did a good job of just really keeping us drawn into this to things going.
Yeah,
even my man
Gene is
Wolverine
out
got
of
the
pocket
kiss.
for that shit too, bro.
Yeah,
Like Gene is out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. For you to not even minutes, well, in the show it's not even minutes, but however long, kiss Wolverine when you know your man is grieving, and then you know it's gonna play with Wolverine. Like that's messy. So
that's messy as hell.
As much as I love me some Gene, she out of pocket for that shit, and then to go get mad at him for trying to commune with like the girl
his
baby
mama,
his literal baby mama that they just had to
look.
give
We just gonna
baby
live. Like that's the baby mama. Like ain't
that's the baby mama.
So she is a little bit out of pocket for that. She is just a little bit out of pocket for that. I'll give her that. But then again, that's what women do. They be out of pocket,
bro.
Not my wife though. Not my wife though.
Chill out.
Not my wife.
They're out of pocket men too.
They be out of pocket men. But it'd be more quick to call out of pocket men. We'll just leave it at that.
That's true.
We'll just leave it at that. But look, let's get into like the real shit that's happening here, because that Genosha shit from like maybe 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes to the final 15 minutes, maybe it was the final 10 minutes, but this shit felt like the final 15. Dog. First off, just visually, that shit was absolutely like stunning,
insane.
Bro. And I'm not even talking about when Cable comes. I'm not even talking about when I guess that's the what do you call it? The Master Mold. What's the name of that thing?
I forgot, but real quick.
Somebody in chat, tell me what
that Cable moment was amazing.
And we'll get to that, because that Cable moment really sets things off.
But it was amazing. So
it's the Master Mold, right? I forgot to do the
I believe so. I forget.
But dude, like the scene that they had with Jean, and I mean the scene that they had with Rogue and Magneto dancing, and like seeing the feelings that Gambit was going through on that jump, like that just sets the scene emotionally right there, because that's triggering to some people. Like that's triggering some dudes like, yo, like that's effed up. Like I don't know if that's intentional or not. But for really, like, to even play on just, like, we in this social media age where we see that happen on social media a lot, even though it might not happen in real life to you a lot, you see it on social media, and you be like, damn, these girls out here, you feeling that for
These girls ain't loyal.
Yeah. You feeling that for Gambit. You know, they got us engaged, and whether you want to admit it or not, that gets you automatically more engaged into the episode. So
yeah,
then when
damn Gambit.
Yeah. I've never felt for Gambit more than I felt right there, bro.
But it was weird too, because I feel for Rogue as well, because it's like, okay, there's only one person that can do the thing for her.
You get it,
so
and then she's becoming a queen, so it's like an arrangement.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and then of course she kisses him, and she's like, "Yo, there's some things deep in the skin," and you know that's a dope moment, redeemable. He could take her back after that, I guess, because they broke up a little bit. I guess.
Did you?
What's up?
Did you hear that little? There's a little part in there. I don't know if you heard it, but it leads me to believe that the attack that got Storm her powers taken away, that Magneto was behind that at first.
Right.
Did you hear that part?
Yeah, because he was talking about, like, he talked about a market. Somebody said something about your little stunt.
Your little stunt. Yes, exactly.
Your little stunt. Now, was that little stunt just him lifting up the whole UN and bringing them out into the atmosphere type ish, like he did? Was that the stunt? Possibly. Or this whole stunt could have been him getting shot. Now here's the thing though. I would find the whole stunt with him being the one pulling them up. I don't think unless he's an Oscar award winning actor, the hurt that he seemed to portray and feel when he saw Storm lose her power was a little bit too strong for me.
But
like, how would he even anticipate Storm doing that? You know what I mean? Because the bullet wasn't for her; it was for him. So it was like, how do you?
It's for him, but I'm over here thinking like maybe it was just I don't know. I feel like he was behind it still, but it just maybe went a little too far. And maybe he's like, oh shit, okay, I just kind of fucked up, and now I got to play this off type shit. So I don't know. The whole situation after I heard that part was a little weird, because it did like a pan on him too. Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
So
And do you think Cassandra Nova is incoming? That's the theory. I, let's get into it because I definitely think that's what's going on here. So first off, I do want to address the Watcher that's apparently in there. I haven't had time to go and look, but I've just seen people on the internet saying the Watcher was seen in the background. Justin, is that valid?
so I didn't see that. So I've only watched it once so far, but I didn't see it. So but I heard quite a bit of times, and even I think during the Nerdventure stream, someone said it as well.
Yep. Okay, I found it right here. Yeah, he's there.
Oh, is he?
He's there.
Can you send a screenshot to me on Discord?
I'm about to just pull it up right here.
Okay, but
right there. Okay, I did that full screen. Yeah, I'm gonna look good right there. Right there, he's there.
He is. Wow. Okay.
The Watch is always watching, bro. The Watch is always watching. Now look, you know what we do over here. We cook up theories. We cook up shit. And I've been trying to say things like, yo, could this be the 838? Could this be this? Could this be that? Nerd Mafia called that out to you. Yeah, I saw he did a short on it, but let's be real here. I saw it was out there before Nerd Mafia did it.
Yeah,
it was out there before Green Bear did it. Shout out to Green Bear for making the short, but Green Bear,
Hey, get that man. Let him
have we get it. Hey, but shout out for him being there. Hey, I'm giving him a hard time. But shout out to Daniel. I'm giving him a hard time. But shout out again to Daniel, and I'm sure a whole bunch of other people who saw The Watcher. I kind of want to know what they're cooking up with The Watcher. I'll tell you what they're cooking up with The Watcher. They're cooking up Secret Wars. They're cooking up Multiversal Avengers. I think that's what they're cooking up with The Watcher. Especially when it comes to this animated universe stuff.
I think so as well, yeah.
And he could even be the savior of what happens in Deadpool 3. Now, look, this is all to me leading towards Deadpool 3. I'm not necessarily 100% sure on like what's going to come, like if it's going to be just a different universe that's destroyed or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to be getting multiple seasons of this show, and we still could get multiple seasons of the show because apparently, as we've heard, like it does take a while for the universe to decay. But I'm just like, so the Watcher's there. We're pulling in the Watcher. The master mode, or what nobody has told me in the chat here.
I'm pretty sure it is a master mode, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a master mode too.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a master mode there too. But the master mode, there's rumors and there's stories out there, and actually comic book precedents that it connects to Cassandra Nova. Now we know that Cassandra Nova is in the Deadpool 3 trailer. We know that Cassandra Nova is indeed, the sister of Charles Xavier. So when we start to try to do what we do here in the Nerds Underground, which is connecting the dots, you got three things at this point. You got Cassandra Nova, you got the Watcher. Then on top of that, you got Cable and some time travel stuff going on.
Yes.
Justin, I just want to hear your thoughts first because I usually fire off with the theories. I want to hear your thoughts first. What are your thoughts on like this whole Cable story and where they're headed with it?
I think, especially since now time travel is in our MCU, it makes it even easier to bring in Cable and actually finally connect everything that y'all are doing. And I think, first of all, and this might be one our easy access to Secret Wars. Bro, I just gotta say this too, man. I'm in fucking awe. Like the fact that I didn't catch the Watcher the first time I watched it, but the fact that they are connecting that dot, and it's, I mean, one, this has to mean they're gonna, like, when you do this means to me you can't just keep holding this from starting to bring the X-Men actually in.
Exactly.
X-Men 97, cool. Like this fucking series is lit. But when are we gonna get them as well in our actual universe?
And I think that's just
to me. When you do this has to be exactly. It has to be starting to kick off the multiversal shit that we're going through. So W all around. It's looking fucking good, bro.
Not to, and we'll get back to what I asked about Cable, but not to go. But it's starting to feel like, bro. Yeah, you might feel like, well, dang, I actually want the MCU X-Men, but no, like, let's think about the next projects we got coming up. We got Deadpool and we got Fantastic Four, and
Man,
we got Captain America 4. What's going on, Dan? You got those three things in the next projects coming up. Only one of those projects takes place in the MCU, 616.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm even starting to think that they're realizing the 616 ain't even where we need to be focused. Like, if we're gonna do it like this, let's put juice in other universes. Like, is the 616 even? That's our home. That's our base. That's where Iron Man is from. That's where Captain America is. But like, from what we're seeing from a perspective, we can put just as much weight into what's happening in these other universes. Is what it's starting to feel like we're heading, especially what we're seeing with Fantastic Four, and we'll get into that a little bit later too about possibly that universe being destroyed. But just the whole fact that it's in the MCU, I think they're kind of banking on us just getting the experience of these characters. So let's just get into my man's Cable and what my man's Cable is doing, because I loved how the time travel stuff has been smaller, bigger, like small, big. You get a whole line about it. Then they go time travel at the end of the episode. You don't get nothing in, and then you come into the next part. And actually, you do get a little bit of time travel thing. It's not necessarily time travel, but Forge is there in the future too. So, bro, with Cable coming in, I think he's the catalyst for all of this stuff coming. Now, whether he's changing canon points in time is a possibility, or whether he's just causing universes to collide by his time traveling. Because we know if time traveling works, he seems to be time traveling by a different way other than quantum realm too. So it's very well possible that he could be tapping into that type of technology that Kang had to be able to rewrite the timeline and without having to cause a branch, right? Like, without having to cause issues, he's able to rewrite it and change it rather than cause a new reality. Like, we've seen that have precedence in the MCU. So he's the catalyst and the vehicle for everything that we've seen so far, for everything that we've seen wrong to change. Which leads to that theory at the beginning of the show of, even with Charles Xavier being reported dead, things have been off this whole entire season. Things have been different in the intro. Shout out to New Rockstars. But in the first episode, they pointed out how the intro of the first episode was different. There's different shots, different angles than what happened in the intro for oh damn, it must be my camera. Then what happened in the intro for X-Men in '92?
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, something just happened. So it must be like something different from X-Men '92. So all that to say, like, I think we're going to get into the point where all of this stuff has been different. And then it's possible that, while we had this war with Cassandra Nova, like we had this stuff going on with Cassandra Nova could be the one who the TVA deems to be responsible. Like, we don't know who's going to pop up in this shit. There's been no rumors about who's going to pop up in the show or what they were even doing with this. And I feel like it's been a lot easier for them to keep them under wraps because it's animated. So when you think about, hey, we're getting Captain America next week, or maybe not next week, but at some point in the season, right? When you think about that, to me, it's not a possibility that TVA even pops up, bro. And
that would be fire. Right?
Yeah, and you know how it seems like they're saying a war is coming, and how like it seems to be like a whole bunch of villains coming to fight against this other side. Let's think about what's in the TVA. Let's think about what's in the Void in Deadpool 3. All of these villains in the Void in Deadpool 3 and Cassandra Nova on the same type of wave. The connections are starting to become very obvious is what they're doing, and I'm really digging it. Now here's the thing: like, does this mean Cassandra Nova was pruned and maybe the X-Men timeline gets to live? I like that because this X-Men show needs to continue. It doesn't need, the universe doesn't need to die. Like, you know what I mean? It needs to continue. We need to bring the Spider-Man. We need to bring Spider-Man 98 or 97 back into it and have that continue. Like, we actually need to keep the hype going with this shit.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
So yeah, I'm definitely intrigued where we're going with it. I'm definitely intrigued with what they're doing with Cable. Now, with that being said, I don't think, while technically they are dead, X-Men, while Magneto and Gambit are technically dead, all this stuff can change.
There's no confirmation about Magneto though. So
there's no confirmation about Magneto, and I wouldn't, with Magneto. I mean, if anybody lives, I can see Magneto being the one to live.
100%.
So yeah, I could definitely see him being the one still alive. But even if he was dead, to me, there's room for both of them to come back.
Yeah,
and for things to get corrected. So yeah, dude, like I'm loving everything they're doing with this, and to me, as an aspect, it feels like they're back. I'm kind of pissed off that I've been so busy because I've had theories that I wanted to pop out for X-Men '97, and like shorts and shit, just throwing out little theories. And like this week has just been that week where you really got like 2 or 3.
Hey, you've been busy too, huh? You've been busy.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Cause yeah, man.
Cause yeah, it's a lot out. It's a lot out there, and like, dude, the fact that they're giving us all of this and you can pick it up in one watch just shows me how good the show's really been. So yeah, dude. All that to say, Justin, they need to do one thing. Bring Bo back.
I said this in the chat. I stand by it. Look, barring whatever he did was not crazy bad.
Bro, if it's crazy bad, fuck it.
You hire him back and don't say shit, boys. That's where I'm.
You never fired him.
You hire him back and you just don't say shit.
What's going on, CC? What's going on, Dan?
CC, yo. First of all, real quick, CC, Lotus. I just hit you with a sub, and I didn't know you were a brother. I didn't know you were a brother. So, but anyways. Wait, Chillin's here too?
What's up, Chillin? Chillin just popped in.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Chillin?
Danny Man says, technically, if the Watchers is in, they could cross over with the Avengers, and that'd be lit. Yeah, that could be cool.
I mean, technically, he could
do whatever.
He could take them and just say, "Hey, we need you over here," and plant them in there. So there's so much shit he can do. It's so cool. Like,
but even if the Watcher is just a nod to be like, this is a significant event. If the Watcher shows up to significant events and he's watching, if there was ever any question that this ties into the MCU, this ties into the multiverse, this answers it.
Yeah.
Like, this answers it. So it could just very well be an answer and the Watcher not having much to do with the rest of the episode, with the rest of the series. Or he could end up popping up at the very end. You know what I mean? Like he does in What If and pops up in the very season finale. We don't know. But at the end of the day, we don't know. All we know is bring back Bo. Dog, whatever he did, I don't care right now.
Don't even say anything.
Bring him back. Let him write as much shit as possible. And then if some shit comes up, then if some serious shit comes out, then let him go. But at the end of the day, if you get all the work in now, and then you have a Surviving Bo documentary come out in 15 years, fuck it. We already got we already got our stuff, bro. You know what I mean?
Surviving Bo is crazy.
Look. I don't even know what he did. That's the crazy part. I'm just saying, like,
I don't know what he did either.
Like, we don't even know what he did. So, like, it could be something. Like, I don't want to be like, yo, it's not shit. But then at the same time, he black. It could very well just been not shit. So, like,
True.
So, bring Bo back. Look, he can ghostwrite. Yeah, he can even ghostwrite, bro. Give him the bag to ghostwrite. I'm pretty sure the union would love that. But give him the bag to ghostwrite. Whatever you got to do, bring Bo back because we haven't got shit like this in years. And I get it. It's animation. You can push the envelope. But let me tell you this. They ain't push that envelope in like this in season 2 of What If.
Bro, no. Don't get me started, but yes, it's
like they could have pushed the envelope in season 2 of What If. They could have gone harder in season 2 of What If with characters, with cameos, instead of just focusing on 2 characters at the end. When in the first season of What If, we got a whole squad. Look, but
just focusing on 2 characters, making them extremely crazy OP as well.
Well, I ain't even salty about that because if they made everybody else OP to take down that Strange and take down, like, I would have been cool with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, I would have been cool with that. Like, if you tell me Peggy had that suit, and then you had T'Chaka with something else that made him OP, and then you had Thor with something else that made him OP.
I'm not even talking about the suit, bro. what's her name just zapped.
Okay, even
Killmonger
Kahari,
out.
even Kahari. Like, if you made people like Kahari
No,
was,
that's a different level of OP in my
you
opinion,
can't
bro.
get over Kahari.
No, that is too OP. Like
can't
her
get over
base
Kahari.
powers are sick already. She was able to zap him out of a gauntlet suit.
Well, her base powers weren't sick. All she could do was pretty much run fast.
She could run fast, and
But then she learned how to zap him out the suit. Then she
come on, we not gonna act like Kendall. I know you. You are capping right now. You know that is crazy power.
It ain't, but like, bro, what was it? You know how that one scene where Vision came in, he was OD powerful, and then for the rest of the time we saw Vision, he was like just kind of powerful.
Yeah,
it's that situation.
No, it's not.
And with every villain, you can't just flop him out of there to shit. Which, like, for most villains, for most of the real villains out there, that's just the equivalent of just getting them naked. Like, that's not the end all be all solution for everything, bro.
Bro, I'm still just it's still kind of crazy to me. But I digress.
Yes, it is the same girl that took Killmonger out of the Infinity Suit. Yeah, but like, what's she gonna do to Scarlet Witch? Like, what's she gonna do to Scarlet Witch to depower her?
Nothing, and she better not be able to do anything to Scarlet Witch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she can do anything like that to Doctor Strange. Like, so it's not that OP. But like, if you're talking about her fighting Tony Stark, then yeah,
technically she can zap him away from his ring and his.
If he has away from the sling ring. I'm pretty sure he got spell. I'm pretty sure he got a spell for that. But he can't do nothing to want. But he don't even have to use the sling ring. The sling ring just for him to teleport.
Well, I'm just saying she can do some shit. Yeah. Wanda would be the only one safe, in my opinion.
Yeah, Wanda, Hulk, be safe. He just beat her ass if he wanted to. Like she can't use that power on Hulk. You know what I mean?
Can't catch her.
Yeah, well, they're still not winning. Still not winning.
You two are our new Nerd Theory. Hey man, get us the views of Nerd Theory, and we'll be. I'll gladly take that.
Shit, that sounds nice.
Hey, whoa, Kendall, don't do that yet. We gotta be consistent first, brother.
Okay? Yeah, I was like, no, I was saying that sounds nice. I was like, shit, that sounds nice. But yeah.
Hey, you need to go ahead and tell them we probably gonna just be third and two.
Oh yeah, I will tell them. Yeah. By the way, we're gonna have to switch to just Thursday streams. At least for the time being. Yeah, at least for the time being. It's just busy right now at work. I'm going back to school, and then we're about to hit the summertime, and my wife's schedule is crazy then. So like, yeah, we're gonna have to go. To just Thursday streams. But I will tell you this though, like if there's a time when I can get on, like, just be on the lookout. Hit that notification bell because there could be times where like I can just pop on, and we can just pop on and get nerdy and talk. Maybe Justin can be available. If Justin's available, he can pop in. If he's not available, I just might pop in solo. But we can. There's times that we can pop on, but the consistent time and the consistent stream.
I just want you streaming.
The consistent time and the consistent stream is Thursday at 9:00 with the Nerds Underground. Other than that, like I said, just hit the notification bell because we might pop up in here. You know what I mean? It might just be a pop-up joint any day of the week. But
I say this for everybody. I just like because you have good. You just made a fucking theory out of thin air. Well, you probably been cooking on that one for a minute, but still,
just little thoughts.
These things need to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
bricks
that's
and
why
brews,
that's why I get. I love you, bro, but that's why I get annoyed with you because I'm like I like seeing your videos.
I know Justin be talking shit. I know Justin be talking shit. He can do this shit and he not doing shit. I know you be saying it, and I appreciate it.
No, I be covering for your ass with everybody. Like, hey, we live in the underground tonight. Look, boys.
Just know I'm not sitting on my hands, guys. Like I'm not here. And I know Justin knows this, but for the people in the stream, like I'm not.
I tell them this all the time. You have family shit you gotta do. Like, come on.
Yeah,
like they understand. They understand. Yeah. They do fuck with you on it, but yeah, they do understand. So but I just don't want you to not just stream though. Not stream, period. That's my one.
Oh, no, we're not getting to that point. But look, that's it. I'm excited to see what they're gonna be doing with Captain America. you know, we've seen Captain America and X-Men 92 before, but that just adds more credence to just this whole thought that the whole animated universe is going to become a thing. That we were going to be getting the Spider-Man, maybe getting the Avengers in there. Like, just the whole universe. One thing I'd love to see next is to see Black Panther pop up.
I would too.
I would love to see Black Panther pop up. Give me some T'Challa. This is a case where I want T'Challa. Actually, it's always been the case. But this is the case when I want this is the case when I want T'Challa to pop up. And they don't got no way around it. It's the 90s. T'Challa got to pop up. You can't do the whole T'Chaka shit.
Is the Eyes of Wakanda thing animated?
Yep, it's animated, and I've heard amazing things about it. Like, I've heard it's going to be like, people are expecting to be on the level of what we're getting right now.
This is an excellent point. Wait, what?
What? What you read? Notice how Jason most excellent point. What was the most excellent point? If you don't think an Infinity Stone makes someone OP, I can't help you. Look, you're OP, but not to the extent where I can't fuck with you. All right,
I mean, either way, still OP as fuck. I just don't like how OP she is. I'm just, you know what, chilling. Bad Batch is bad.
Did you not like how OP Vision was when Vision was OP when he first pulled up?
We had 5 seconds of it, and he didn't do nothing near as crazy as that.
Like, you couldn't hit the dude.
He did nothing near as crazy as that.
Where did it touch you, bro? Where did the zapping touch you?
Because bro, she zapped the brother out of a infinity suit. All right, I guess I'm crazy.
A little bit.
I'm a grifter now, guys.
A little bit. No, I'm playing because it took the whole squad last episode to get that suit removed from Ultron. And the fact that we'll get the gems removed from Ultron, and the fact that they were able to just do that. Actually, Doctor Strange was the one who did it. Doctor Strange got OP. What's C Dub say? Yeah.
Shut up, C Dub.
So look, that's it there. Bring back Bo. X-Men 97 slapping. Captain America coming in slapping. It's tied into the MCU, bet. The Watcher's there, bet. Is the TVA gonna show up? I don't know. But I kinda like for the TVA to be there.
I would too, man.
Cassandra Nova showing up. High probability. Cassandra Nova getting pruned. High probability. I'm just the Cable stuff has been most interesting to me since the moment that he was took back to the future.
That was such a crazy moment too.
You said you didn't like it though? Who said they didn't like it?
I didn't say that. I loved it. It was a crazy moment.
Yeah, okay.
But can we talk about also the ending? Like the fact that they end it in that dramatic of a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you know what Invincible would have done with that ending? No, would have took a whole 3 months off.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, hey, probably true. Probably true. But bro, like the way that was a good TV show ending. And I'm really glad they've at least shown that they can really do it as far as Marvel goes, because we all know that was a problem, and wow, that delivered. That shit, it was very dramatic and like emotion grabbing, seeing Rogue bawling her eyes out for Cable right there. Well, not Cable,
for Gambit. Yeah, that was very, very eye touching, and it was like, yo, you just see the tears falling off his eyes. You see her touching him with nothing.
And to end with "I can't feel you" is
crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. Look, every episode has like slapped with the cliffhangers. And I'm trying to think of a show that kept that thing going like that. Like that every episode was like, damn, what the fuck happening next? And you
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm pretty sure they're out there, but right now at the top of my head, while I'm sitting here thinking at 11:30 at night, I can't have one come to my mind. Uh, but it's just the level of what these cliffhangers has been. It's been wild. Who y'all pulling for Storm live action? Somebody Brown. Somebody
Yeah,
knocking.
I
Yeah,
mean,
somebody Brown. I don't.
I,
I don't want to light.
I'm
I'm not here for a light skin. I'm sorry to sound like that. I just wanted, even though we don't really have light skin in the MCU.
no. I mean,
Unfortunately,
we do.
who?
What's her face? Not Gray.
Oh yeah, Tessa Fine.
Tessa. Tessa's
Yeah,
fine, beautiful self. Yeah.
yeah. You right. I'm wasting her on motherfucking curl. Like the fuck.
I mean, she a baddie, bro. I've always had a crush on some. Ooh, that's, ooh.
But look, talking about talking about black folk. Let's talk about Anthony Mackie, America's favorite black man.
Lord, I feel like you got some things in the chamber for
I
him.
just need to really look homeboy up because like I be feeling bad for going in on him, but then I did hear that experience about him not wanting to take like him just. It was just one thing of like him being rude to this girl who wanted to take a picture with him. Look, I get it. You don't want to take pictures with people that's cool, but the shit that fucked with me after that was just like more people commenting how he's just terrible with the nerds. He's not like he's rude. I need to do more research on that because if that's the case, then I don't need to hold back no more. No, I'm gonna be real. Like when you step into these roles, you can't be a dickhead to the nerds because like when you step into these roles, you gotta know it's bigger than you. Like
That is true.
we not really trying to take a picture with Anthony Mackie. We're trying to take a picture with Captain America for some reason.
True.
For some reason. Falcon America is a more appropriate name.
In America is, yeah. I mean, it's not wrong.
I actually
but
fuck with it. I actually fuck with Falcon.
it'd probably be he'd probably be received better if that's how it was, you know,
He
how
would
he's presented.
definitely be received better. I'm terrible at casting C Dub. I don't know. Like I don't have enough people. That segue was clutch. Thank you, Daniel. But yeah, Anthony Mackie. We got shots. The first shots of him in a Brave New World. I'm not gonna read this article to be real with you. Like that's Brave New World is not my focus right now. Brave New World sounds like a Pocahontas sequel.
I'm gonna put some respect on it real quick because if this was maybe a year and a half ago, I would agree. Like, yo, this sounds probably dog shit. Here we go, type shit. But
yeah,
after what we just saw last night with X-Men 97, the recent projects that should have been absolute shitstorms that were actually kind of decent. I have a lot of confidence that this movie is gonna be more satisfying than we think. So.
Yeah, and I'm reading through this. Revealed in a CinemaCon sneak peek, Ross welcomed Sam to the White House. Sounds strange. Oh, hold up. It sounds strange on the old time. Here we go. I'm gonna read this part right here. It says, revealed in the CinemaCon sneak peek, Ross welcomed Sam to the White House, thanking him for past heroic actions. Though he admits he isn't too fond of superheroes, he says he can even recognize Sam's goodwill and tasked the military veteran with reforming Earth's mightiest heroes. Okay, but as soon as they realize there's a leak in Ross's inner circle, a sound strange, an old-timely song interrupts Ross's presentation at the White House event, triggering sleeper super soldiers in the room to attack the president, including Carl Lumley's Isaiah Bradley, returning from the super.
Wow.
That made me stop when I was scamming through the joint. It makes more sense for it to be more of a grounded espionage action movie as opposed to aliens and airplanes, the grounded story that we've been looking for, even though I've been in so many of them and seen it all now. The opportunity for Sam to really establish himself as a true action star and Avenger comes with this movie. Look, bro, I'm glad I read that because what I've been saying this whole time, Sam don't be winning shit. Sam be getting his ass beat or Sam be getting a couple hits in and running and flying away.
That is true.
So
That is
if
true.
we really get to see the fisticuffs, like, bro, I'm not saying Sam got to be super strength, but if Sam can really use it, like the same way that Iron Man would use his technology in hand-to-hand combat, Iron Man wasn't a great, he if you took Tony out of the ring, yeah, he might be able to throw some hands, but he can't throw hands. So like if you're looking at Sam, first off, Sam, you should have hands. You was in the military, bro. Like you should have hands.
True.
You should have hands. But second of all, use your shit, dog. Like you got all of this technology on your back. You can take down planes. You should have ways to be able to use your wings. He did it a little bit when he was fighting what's his name? US agent for the Shield. He did a little bit. But that has to be more of that like personified. We got to see some technology pop up in there in those fights. And with him saying Sam to really establish himself as a true action star, and Avenger comes with this movie, that's on point. Now look, this is what we want to talk about here though. Harrison Ford. Bro, can I just ask you something? Just as someone who's a Star Wars fan, how are you feeling about Harrison Ford like actually coming into this role? Like, do you feel like it's like, because to me I'm like a little cheesy on it.
To me, it kind of depends on his work ethic on it. To me, he's still a really solid actor.
Uh-huh.
And he's got he has some really memorable performances. So if he's dedicated to making he's not in that half-ass type shit where like we see The Rock not want to put down normal, just if he puts effort, I think we're good. I think he will be fine. And honestly, I think he wants to be in this role because he asked for it. Basically, he pretty much asked for it. They could have went with anybody else, and then if that's what we're getting, I'm a-okay with him having it. I think he'll body the performance. But off chance we're wrong, this is not a good match.
Look, they've done so much work on this movie. Like, if you think about everything they did with Captain Marvel or the Marvels, I think they did more with this movie to make it slap and to make it hit. So I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not that hip to Harrison Ford's, resume other than outside Star Wars. So I do have a hard time picturing him in this type of like antagonist role that we may be getting or should be getting from Thunderbolt Ross. Not to say Thunderbolt Ross should be like an all-out antagonist, and whenever we see him on the screen, but let's be real, he should have a little bit of edginess to him and be a little bit of a dickhead, and he also needs to have a mustache, which he doesn't have here.
Yeah, that's the one thing that really is not sitting well with me is the mustache part, though, for real. Because I mean, Harrison Ford being a dick is kind of known, so I think that fits the role perfectly. Okay. But
I didn't know he's a dick.
Yeah. Not having the mustache, I don't like that.
It says Brave New World. Mackie talks about Brave New World and says it's 10 times bigger than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which it should be. It's a damn movie. But one of the biggest conversations we had from the beginning was for this to not be Falcon and the Winter Soldier Part 2, thank God. But for this movie to be one of its own in its own story with its own characters, he continues. Though Mackie admits it's still somehow somewhat of a two-hander. Pause. No Diddy. Instead of palling around, going from two-handed to this. Instead of palling around with Sebastian Stan's Bucky, Sam is in the thick of it with Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres. These road choices are wild. It was like AI wrote it. The character's tech-savvy friend from work in another iteration of Falcon from the comics. They're evenly yoked, Mackie says. Come on, bro. They're evenly yoked. Come on, dog. What
do you mean by that?
This is making this a tough read, bro. Like, to me, like, I don't even feel like it's me right now. I feel like it's them. They're both military guys. I was his commanding officer. We had more of a friendship as opposed to the way I admired Steve or the way that I didn't like Bucky. But you know you like Bucky. The same background as is why Harrison Ford Ross holds Sam in higher esteem than Steve. At the same time, Mackie notes, there is that idea of keeping your guard up and watching your back when it comes to each other. That's to both of them. Ross isn't the only throwback to the Incredible Hulk, not counting Shira Huss as Ruth, a member of the U.S. government. Liv Tyler is back playing Ross's daughter Betty, and while Tim Blake Nelson reprises Samuel Stearns, a.k.a. the leader, that's confirming that, who was last seen being taken into S.H.I.E.L.D. custody after Banner's blood caused him to mutilate in the 2008 movie. Mackie does not believe Marvel fans need to rewatch The Incredible Hulk to prepare for Brave New World. Shut your mouth. They do. Like, come on, bro. That's what it's all about.
I've heard worse though, as far as shit, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars. Don't they give kind of a little bit of Star Wars? Like, bro, like, shut your mouth. Tell people go back and rewatch it. Like
that one's nowhere near as bad. You're not shitting on your project.
No, you're not shitting. You're not shitting on it.
So.
You're not shitting on it. But no, that's the MCU. The MCU is watching shit before you go see shit, so you know what the fuck's going on. Come on, now. Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm being picky because it's The title says it all, though. Brave New World, a seeming reference to the classic Aldous Huxley novel. The title implies that there's a new, bigger enemy now. There's a new frontier that we have to conquer, Mikey says. From Captain America, the First Avenger, to Endgame, the enemy was always good versus bad. Now that we've conquered that, which you haven't, where do we go from here? When the bad guys reappear, in what form are they appearing? It's a new storyline with new characters and with new beliefs, and it creates a new idea, goddamn, of this new world that we're going into. Goddamn. Knew this, knew that. And he's sure Mr. Holland would be front row seat to see it all. All right, you know what? That wasn't actually as bad as I read. I thought it was going to be a lot of pauses in that bitch. This weird word choices.
Just very
it was
weird
like it was just like a sentence where it was like, and I don't even think that was, well, one of them was Sam and evenly yoked, I guess, is something you could say if you're not really thinking, you know. But I swear I've heard evenly yoked for like marriage and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yo,
just the whole way they.
Let me ask you, Justin, over under on what this is a hit. I'm like at a 70%, no, 60%. Fuck. I'm at like a 60% chance that this is a hit. And by hit, I mean like an 8.5 and above.
I'm at an 80.
You at an 80, there's going to be an 8.5 and above?
Yeah. And I'm going off of recency bias off of what I've seen from Marvel lately. I have faith in Marvel right now.
So can I be real? What you got faith in, bro? Like, I mean, I get we turned the corner, but from what we last saw from Falcon and the Winter Soldier and from Captain America, that problem is still there with the cast of that movie.
But if you write it cool, you'll be fine. Writing can help a lot of this shit. And that's what they've been missing for a while. I don't even know if missing is the word, because they've somehow it was showing its face in what's it called, Shang-Chi and Spider-Man No Way Home. But it took a hiatus, as we all know. But for them to somehow whip around and make Echo somewhat of a really decent show. Yeah. Besides that ending. For them to somehow figure out a way to make a singing number in the Marvels be an okay movie still. Yeah. And then for them to just absolutely demolish the expectations for X-Men 97, I have faith. I have faith.
Here's the reason why I give it 65 to be an 8.5 or above. For one, like, I hear your points of what they've been doing. Do you give the Marvels 8.5?
I give the Marvels probably a 7.
Okay. Do you give Echo 8.5?
I'd give it an 8. I really liked that show until that ending. That ending was fucking tragic.
I give it like a 7.5. It's a solid show.
You're playing semantics.
7.5 to 7. I give 7.5 or 7. It's a very solid show. But like here's the thing. Mackey's Falcon America's on the same level as those guys.
That's the issue, though. That's
And
why
that,
I think they have to make this 10 times better.
but like, here's the thing. With as great as the writing is in X-Men 97, part of the draw for me is the fact that it's the fucking X-Men.
True.
Like, it's the fact that they're pushing envelopes with characters that we actually give a damn about.
True.
So, like, to me, that is, they're still going to be fighting this battle of making your side character worth being a main. And that's one thing that, if you go back up to the top of the article, Anthony Mackie, like, I feel like they're going to be trying that. Is to say, even though I've been in many of them and have seen it all now, this is opportunity for Sam to really establish himself as a true action star. So, like, that's what they're going to have to tackle and accomplish, is making us feel like, all right, he's worth the title now. He's worth the shield. I feel like a lot of people don't feel that right now.
Oh no, I don't think he is.
Yeah, so like I feel like a lot of people don't feel that right now. I mean, his biggest accomplishment in Falcon and the Winter Soldier was like saving that Humvee of people from falling off of that thing, from falling off of the ledge.
Yeah, but I mean, the biggest to me is not even that. It's just getting the fucking shield back at this point. So
yeah, that was the biggest moment of him getting the shield back from.
Maybe I should say a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 7 out of 10 is more so where I'd be more confident to say that 80%.
To say 80%, yeah, and that's where I would be confident to say at 80. That's where I would be confident.
And to me, that's a solid movie. Then, I mean, to me, it's a solid movie. If we come out of this knowing that they had to pretty much rewrite the whole fucking shit too. Mm-hmm. If we come out of this saying, "Oh, dude, it was 7 out of 10," obviously that's not great, but it's not bad.
Look, in the middle of a 10 that we're expecting from Deadpool 3. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be real, like, the way it's setting up, I don't see how they're dropping the ball with that. Like, let's think about No Way Home. Was No Way Home a perfect movie? No. But the way they handled the cameos, the way they moved the story along with the cameos, it ended up being like a 9 for me. So, like, and it could be a 10 if it was on Disney Plus. I just ain't been able to really rewatch the shit.
It's fucking true, bro.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is that shit at? It's not on Netflix.
Dude,
it's not on
Sony, bro. It's fucking.
Is that shit on Stars?
Man. Yes, it's on fucking Stars.
Damn, I need my parents to log in to this Star shit.
Dude, fucking Sony, love them so much.
Sony's
great
the best,
company. Bro. Great company.
Sony's the best. But all that to say, like, so they didn't really handle, they handled it great there. It wasn't necessarily the writing masterpiece to me. Even though they had great moments, it wasn't necessarily like a masterpiece. But part of what made it dope was that, you got the Spider-Mans, you got the nostalgia. I'm seeing that being the same case with Deadpool. Like, will all the Deadpool's jokes slap for me? No. But what will slap is them explaining what the fuck is happening with the multiverse. If we get that explanation, we moving the story forward, bro, that's a 9 out of 10. Like, it's starting off with a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Comment explains out here saying that 97 it is leading to Deadpool 3. So like this doesn't have that power working for it, and it's what we've been saying since X-Men came out. It's what we've been saying since we were getting hyped for Deadpool and like give us our A-list characters. This doesn't have those characters. Not a single one of them is A-list. So we had to take that into consideration. I'm at like a 50% that this is an 8.5 or higher.
Okay.
8.5.
It's their job to make us be like, oh yeah, that was. It's up to them to make us give a fuck about Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Now look, there's a possibility that this is a Winter Soldier type shit. I'm gonna be real. There's a possibility that like they can pull off the vibe of Winter Soldier. Because I'm gonna be completely 100 with you right now. Going into Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Cap wasn't up there for me. Like, I know we got him in Avengers. I really wasn't that big of a fan of the first Captain America movie. Going into Avengers.
Right there with you.
I know some people say it's underrated, but I wasn't there for it.
Me either.
So him and, I was more so liking what they were doing with Tony and Hulk in the first Avengers than I was liking how Cap was. Cap really didn't, to me, elevate until Cap elevated to a lot of people in Avengers. I will give it that. Maybe not so much for me, but he did for a lot of people in Avengers. But what really put him on top of the map for me, what's going on, X-Wing? What really put him on the top of the map for me was when he popped up in when we got that Captain America Winter Soldier movie, and he went to that next level. And then from there, we started just going hand with Civil War, and then he just started being that guy. So all that to say, this could be that movie for Sam, and I hope it will be, because at the end of the day, it would be dope if Anthony Mackie can make me lose my bias for him and he could become that dude. But it's Anthony Mackie.
Look, this, I hate to say it, but come on, man. This has a way better chance of being a fucking banger than anything DC, than anything for sure as hell Star Wars, and a lot of other shit. Like this thing has a lot of legs that it could it could really be. I'm not gonna say a classic, but it could be fire. It could be memorable.
It could definitely be memorable. It could definitely be fire. But right now I'm gonna give it that 50%. That is, because like I said, a hit is like 8.5 and above. Let me see what Danny Man had to say though. He said, "What's Kendall going to do when X-Men 97 ends with the mutants setting up Resurrection Protocol on Krakoa and going into war with humanity?" Look, here's the thing. I think they can still end up doing that.
Yeah.
I think they can still end up doing that and still having Cassandra Nova and a lot of those villains being pruned. I just think there's a lot of time travel stuff going on here, and that time travel stuff leads to a lot of ways that people can end up in the void, and that's the way you end up with these characters showing up in Deadpool 3. I'm not necessarily saying those mutants will be in Deadpool 3, but damn sure, to me, I would find it weird for them to be doing Cassandra Nova in animation or anything in the MCU, and then to go into, Deadpool 3 and showing Cassandra Nova and not being tied in. But with that being said, we want to talk about this. Look, just real quick. We ain't talked about it really because we've been going for the last 2 weeks.
Yup.
The Silver Surfer. These rumors, like how's it hitting you? How are you here for it? Because for me, if that female Silver Surfer is not the only way it works, if she isn't the only Herald of Galactus. If you have other Heralds of Galactus pop up, I'm cool with it.
I'm fine with it, but it's kind of like you're trying to go big or go home. And if that's what you're trying to do, why not bring Norrin Radd? So that's look, it doesn't bother me, but it bothers me type shit. You know what I mean? Because to me, just do what everyone wants to see. Y'all know everybody wants to see. And then I forgot, I think it was Josh actually who said it. It's gonna be an exhausting conversation to just hear the fucking idiots say what is it?
Both sides.
What do they call it?
What, MCU?
Yeah, MCU. It's gonna be annoying to hear that shit. So that's the only reason I'm like, it's very like it's a bold choice, especially when y'all had an easy choice. So.
X-Wing, I see what you're saying there, but at the same time, I feel like even if it was fresh off an Endgame, like and if they didn't give us Norrin Radd, like if you were bringing in the Fantastic Four and you were doing Silver Surfer, I think there'd still be some discourse about people still wanting Norrin Radd, like the actual Silver Surfer, instead of the replacement. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like there's ever a time where that's not a thing because it's such a huge character. Like that's the first.
Yeah.
The first thing, in whether it's from comics or from me, this thought comes from just my first experience with the Fantastic Four on the big screen was seeing the Silver Surfer. So to me, like, that's what I expect to see. I expect to see the Silver Surfer, Norrin Radd. Now, one of my favorite things that came out of that, bro, was Lakeith Stanfield saying that he was supposed to be in talks to be Silver Surfer. Now, y'all, if they could bring in 2 Silver Surfers in this movie, or follow me with this. You got your silver, like, we're supposed to be going from one universe to another in Fantastic Four, right? So if you have this Silver Surfer maybe perishing in the Fantastic Four in this one universe, and that energy or whatever, the board or whatever makes the Silver Surfer comes to the main MCU, and you tie in Norrin Radd that way, and you send Norrin Radd to be the Silver Surfer from that point on after Fantastic Four, and that's Lakeith Stanfield, bro. Lakeith Stanfield to me is a perfect casting for Norman Rad because he's weird, and Norman Rad is weird. He's weird, bro. Lakeith Stanfield can play a weird character out of the ass, bro. Bro, have you seen that movie? Thanks for Calling.
No, I have not.
Dog, that's the.
Wait, that's the one where he's like, let me use my
white voice.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, okay, you kind of got me. Yeah, that would kind of hit. That would kind of hit.
Or like, have you seen Get Out?
No, I'm not.
Did you watch Atlanta?
I did watch Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
Did you see a little bit of his weirdness in Atlanta?
Yes,
like of his
yes,
just like
100%.
awkwardness. Like
I know what you're talking about. He's weird. He's low key weird.
He's a weird dude.
So it worked.
So like and he's slender. So like I feel like it would just be. You got the build, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. You got me.
What? You was about to pause me?
No, I said you got me. Like that.
I got you.
That's
okay.
It works.
All right. But one thing I am sad about is the fact that with the Julia, I'm pretty sure Julia Cobbett is a dope actress, and she's gonna be dope as Silver Surfer. I was really looking forward to seeing Meg Thee Stallion being Silver Surfer.
What?
Just the body, and then you had Anna Taylor as the voice.
Okay, lead with that. Like, we have never seen her act at any point except for just twerking. That does not grant you the immediate role of the Silver Surfer. No.
It was just the body of the Silver Surfer, and you know what that entails, and the voice of Anna Taylor Joy, or whatever her fucking name is.
Yeah, I saw her at what was it called? That's
what the fuck we not gonna do, C-Dub. That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do, C-Dub.
Fucking crazy.
That's what we not gonna do. I get that the MCU does not equal 616 comic, but there's certain things that will be borderline sacrilegious to some people. Yeah. 100 degrees on that, Daniel Fisher. I know you just fucking with me, C-Dub. I'm just fucking with you.
Excellent.
If you start calling her shot about her name instead of Silver Surfer, it might not be as weird. Yeah, but it's still gonna be weird because that's what you see, bro. The name, seeing it comes before the name. People don't even know it's Norman Rad, bro. Yeah. People don't even know Silver Surfer's Norman Rad. They know the Silver fucking Surfer.
Exactly. And they know Silver Surfer from the first Fantastic Four with Jessica Biel.
Don't Jessica Alba. Body with I Want to Body. All right. X-Wing. That Michael Jackson, the Teddy, what's his name? Teddy? I forgot his last name, but the Teddy episode was wild, dog. Teddy Perkins. That's when
I need to rewatch that show.
I was talking to my HR manager, man. Like, we need to go. Like, he brought up parts of the show, and like, I forget how long ago that shit was. Like season 2 and season 1.
I know.
That shit was a brick ago, bro. Like, it's been about 7 years at this point. So yeah, I need to go back and watch that show because
Paperboy's been in everything since then, man.
It's some funny shit
Marvel.
I don't remember. Lou, what's going on?
Miles' dad. What's up, Lou?
He ain't Miles' dad.
Yeah, he is. He's been in Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Miles' dad was somebody else.
No, that's him. That is 100% Jefferson Davis.
Damn.
Did I say Davis?
It is Jefferson Davis.
It is, right? I don't know why that sounded weird off of my tongue.
Because you always think Morales.
Yeah. Officer Morales.
I had to come back to that twice too. But yeah, it is Davis. You my cousin, bro.
What?
You my cousin. My Morales, my cousin, dog.
Okay. Are we gonna talk about it real quick before we get out?
We talk about what?
Star Wars side of shit real quick.
Shit, what the fuck for, man? Look, why do people like Bad Batch? Like, I really felt like putting it on Twitter today to be like, what do you really like about Bad Batch more this season than last season?
I mean, we have some Bad Batch fans. And
this is a serious question. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a shit show. I'm not saying it's a shit show. It is a bit weird because that is the president. Luckily, my name doesn't come from slavery. My last name doesn't come from slavery. That's so the Jefferson Davis shit. That he won't my slave. My ancestors made up the last name Davis, but it's a long
Sweet.
Because it's the last stranglehold to Clone Wars when Star Wars was good, but Bad Batch ain't it. Hey, Bad Batch is bad batching right now, dog.
The problem, dude, you want to know my main issue is Bad Batch started off fucking strong. Like, remember that first episode? And you got like a flashback of the Clone Wars. You got Kanan Jarrus or whatever the fuck his name is. You got a little thing of him in there. It was solid. And then, bro, like the second season came out. It started off okay, but you still had this. Everything has to be a mission every time. They have to go extend themselves out. Oh my gosh. Okay, why are we on this beautiful woman?
Daniel sent it to me. Daniel sent it to me. But she's black.
He said something earlier about Sydney Sweeney. I'm like, we just need to ignore it. Look, we know that woman is gorgeous.
We know she needs to be black. She can be Black Cat. Like, yeah. I can see Emma Frost. Okay.
Get her in the MCU. Like, get her in the actual MCU, not
proper,
not
what they call MCU proper.
Get her. I'm not gonna do my girl Florence Pugh dirty by saying she needs to be the next Black Widow, but no, there's zillions of characters out there that she. No,
I don't see her to be Black Widow. Like, she doesn't have the grittiness to be Black Widow to me. Like, to me, she doesn't have, like, she needs to be that promiscuous type of. I mean, because that's her brand. She's basically like a Hollywood OnlyFans girl. She's a Hollywood OnlyFans girl. Like, when you think about what the OnlyFans girls want to be, that's it. That's her. So Megan, like, I can see her being Black Cat. Like, to me, Black Cat's the only one.
Put her in the MCU. Really give her a real.
No, but like in the MCU. No. Like, one, I don't want her to lead a movie.
Oh, Black Cat. Okay. Well, I thought that ship was kind of sailed because of she was what's her face in fucking Madam shit.
Remember, they said Madam Web ain't connected shit.
And whatever, bro. Anyways, bro, so yeah, the Bad Batch started off so strong. Now every season is just let's have a pit stop while we do a side mission, while we go get some fucking credits or some stupid shit. And now, guys, once again, I said this earlier, and I'm gonna keep saying this. This is how fucking cheap Star Wars has gotten. Mm-hmm. They are doing a copy pasta formula. It's literally the same shit as Mandalorian. And it's crazy that we're that, I don't even know what the word is for it, because I don't want to call us dumb for not seeing it, but they straight up copy pasted that shit. It's crazy. The fact that they literally did the same storyline for Grogu and Omega is insane. You had fucking what are we talking about? It was basically the same fucking scene. We had Asajj Ventress over here literally doing the same thing, testing her like she's fucking Ahsoka testing Yoda, Baby Yoda. This is stupid. So fuck you, Star Wars, for literally thinking we are that dumb, not gonna see that shit. And I was just thinking about this too the other day, man. Mm-hmm. Remember how they had this little getaway to the island on where we saw Fat Mace, who is now a meme? You know? Yeah. That is literally the Grief Karga scene. It's their getaway, just like the Grief Karga area is.
You're on it. I mean, look, you if I'm gonna be on the 838 is whatever universe, you definitely have more reason to continue to say this shit, because it is factually factual that they are just recycling the fucking story.
R.I.P. Carl Weathers, by the way.
But to me, that's not the issue. To me, that's not the issue. To me, it's the same issue that what you got with the MCU. I don't give a fuck. Like, the most of that.
Not part two.
Like, the most that I cared about Bad Batch was when Mando season 2 or Book of Boba, one or the other. I think it was Book of Boba was going on, and I just wanted them to connect. I'm like, yo, that's Boba's sister. There's she could pop up in live action. There was theories that my man Steve DeWise was throwing out there about the white armor and shit, but belonging to Omega. Like, it's like, yo, she could pull up. But Star Wars is gonna Star Wars. They're giving us a whole load of nothing. Like, do we really want to see how this whole plan with the Emperor really worked out? Oh,
Obviously, yes, because my good friend chilling in the basement, thinks Bad Batch is great.
look.
Hey, Star Wars is cooked. Yes, it is.
X-Wing, we're gonna have to bring you on here one week because at the end of the day, I've told Justin this before. Star Wars is so cooked that they just need to stop, and they just need to start over.
No, but you take it to that part where you say reboot. I don't want to see the exact same story.
Here's the thing. That rebooting, the best part about rebooting, it allows you to separate from this.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Because look,
no, it doesn't.
There you go. Being to be like, it's not an old one. It's not the old like that's it. Like you're not stuck. You're not stuck to what's already been done. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're going to tell that Skywalker story. Like they can retell the Skywalker saga and add things that make it make more sense.
But that is giving Disney too much power, bro. No.
Look, Disney. Look, let's be real. I think one of the main problems with this is that with Disney taking over is that they have tried to do a whole new kind of spin so they could keep the content factory going. And the problem is, like, bro, there's so many people. Yes, Mandalorian is big and great for a lot of people, but there is so many people who never watched The Mandalorian, who are Star Wars fans. I can tell you this. Like, I've talked to personally like 3 Star Wars fans who watched all the Star Wars movies, but have never went on Disney Plus to watch The Mandalorian. And that's mainly because they don't really give they didn't really give a fuck.
But bro,
because it's not their bread, it's not their A-list characters. Their A-list characters is the Skywalkers. That's what Star Wars. That's what Star Wars A-list is. Every piece of Star Wars content that people hold and revere has a Skywalker in it.
I hear you, but the main problem is not even that part. It's the fact that they are missing moments. They miss moments. Yeah. You know how Stephen A. Smith, when he's talking about Dak Prescott and how he's not him, and it's because he misses moments, right? Star Wars misses moments. They literally had a easily cooked up show that they could have done, and it would have been fire, but they missed it. And they, matter of fact, not only missed it, they fucked that character so hard that they can't even bring it back. And I know you know who I'm talking about. I know you know.
Yeah.
So if Disney wants to get out of this funk, they need to, well, not even Disney, because at this point, I don't even think it's Disney. I think it's literally just Lucasfilm at this point.
It's really fucking Lucasfilm, because we can't say it's Disney when you got Marvel over here going through a whole fucking dynasty. Like, it's not Disney. And that's why I'm coming across. Like, bro, Disney's working in the constructs, and that's why I've said it before. Disney's working in the constructs is what's been laid before. But if you're telling me that instead of making a sequel trilogy, I think they'd be in a much better place if they did do a fucking just their own, like a reboot of, like is it a reboot or like what's it fucking? It's not a reboot. What's it called? A remake. Just make this shit a fucking remake, bro.
Because the
and
problem
then you can expand, because like that that separates. To me, that gives people their exit. That gives people to be like, enjoy the shit that you have. We are no longer gonna fuck it up. We are no longer going to fuck, and I know nobody likes to hear it because I'm at a spot to where I can be.
You can outside looking in.
Yeah, but like to me, there's no, if you remake Star Wars, there's no more fucking up what people love. They have what they had back then. They can ride on it, and then you can actually do this shit and put your own shit on it and let people hate on that for what it is. But then you're not tarnishing what people already love. Like, to me, it's like that shit can live on, that shit can be what it is. But then a remake is like, one, it can slap, and the people who love the shit can be endeared to it. And like you can have better, you have better graphics to this shit. Like shit could look a lot better. You imagine the 1977 movie in 2025, like in 2030, and the graphics and the shit that looks like that. But to me, that allows the shit to die. That allows the shit for people to hold on to and keep that memory, and you're no longer tarnishing what people love.
I'll give you this. That would have worked if 7, 8, and 9 never came out.
Yeah, that's what saying been a much better idea.
I think 7, 8, and 9, if those never came out and you wanted to reboot then, okay, we're good. Because that's before you did all this stuff for literally, reasons, to check a box. That literally is what they did. What's up, Smokey? You literally wouldn't have all that drama. Then you can do stuff as far as like if you want to do, because this is why I don't like, bro. I said this before. Imagine when they go ahead and say, "Oh, okay, let's make Obi-Wan black."
No, they're not. I can tell you the one move that they'll do. They're just gonna make Han Solo black. That would be the move if they were to remake. If they were to remake the OG trilogy, they would just make Han Solo black. Obi-Wan Kenobi might not be white no more, but he won't be black.
Come on now. All right.
Because one, Han Solo was supposed to be black. So I can even see
we got another lame ass character.
So Han Solo ain't lame. Like Han Solo's.
He's a lame ass character. Let's stop capping and acting like Han Solo is cool.
No,
he's not.
They would keep Lando black too. They would keep Lando black. Yeah,
keep
those would be the
character.
two black male. Yeah, but hey, that's on brand with what they do. That's what they would do. And Han Solo getting enough screen time, fuck it. He just be thirsting over that white girl Leia. But then
actually, make Han Solo black and make Lando white. Equality.
That's what I said. They can't make Lando white. They can't make Lando white. All right.
I wouldn't give a fuck. He's a punk ass character, bro.
Nah. But Lando black. Lando's black.
It's on site now after that one, which was a Han Solo comment. I'm sorry, Han Solo's lame. He's lame as fuck. I'm sorry.
Lame,
yes, he is, bro. We're gonna act like a guy out of
Han Solo is like the Batman. He's like
even more. You're talking to somebody that don't even like Batman. This is a
that's
guy.
Your problem. That's the whole problem. You don't like normal people.
Okay.
You don't like ordinary people.
I'm a normal person. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about somebody that literally can't even kill
one guy? In a world of superheroes and people who can move shit with their mind, you need another fucking normal person.
No, I don't.
Take down the fucking empire.
No, I don't. He's a side character for a reason.
Little bro. And yeah,
Han Solo. The best part of him is literally Chewbacca.
All right. Chewbacca would be white.
Probably. Hopefully.
Anakin should be black. Why? Just tell me why.
Real quick. Just imagine if they did that.
I did have a thought. I did have a thought of Leia being mixed. I was like,
so Padme black.
Leia mixed.
Padme black.
Leia mixed. Yeah. And they had
See, the funny part is they might be able to get away with that.
What, Padme being black?
Yeah, because that's what they did with what's it called? The Flash.
Iris Rest.
The show. Yeah, Iris is white in the comics or whatever, so
yeah.
They might be able to get away with that.
Yeah, they might could, but then
Black
Luke
is crazy.
Actually, Padme would have to be mixed. If you make Padme mixed, so then you got that third generation white thing going, to where the boy could look like Luke could come out looking like Drake's son, but with shortcut hair. and then Leia could just be more mixed. She could just have more black features. But how are they brothers and sisters? It's just race. It's just genealogy and shit. They could just be. I can see them doing some shit like that.
They could get away with having a Black Padme, but it would have to be like a Holly Berry type level of an actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But
it has to be one of those sisters that like even the white guys are like, damn, she bad type shit.
But look, like I'm saying, like to me, nobody has an answer where to go with Star Wars. Like no matter what direction they're going, no matter where they're going, it's I have yet to see the future for Star Wars actually work out. So to me, it's like take Star Wars for maybe what it was. Disney, like Disney's really trying to make Star Wars something more than a Skywalker saga. So like maybe that's just what that shit is. And if you remake it, then you can do your then like you remake it, separate it from the things that were. Let people enjoy the things that were, the Clone Wars series, all that. Let them enjoy the things that were, and then when you remake it, then you can extend that story of Luke. Then you can do series that's in between shit. Then you can extend shit out in that time. But that's just me because I didn't grow up watching this shit. I watched it after Mando came out, so I don't have years of attachment to it. But at the end of the day, like remakes have happened before, and not to say it would be corny like Jumanji, but I love the new Jumanji.
And I'm just saying, it just knowing Disney, I know they would try something really off the wall that's going to be nothing but controversial. Will it matter to me? No, not really. But would it be a problem? And it'd be something that everybody talks about? 100%. More than likely. They don't even handle good potential characters that they come up with correctly.
Look, Smokey Kenobi.
We really expect them to handle a George Lucas character that they get to redo?
Chilling. You're saying it would bomb. It wouldn't bomb. Here's why. This Rise of Skywalker didn't bomb.
Yeah, you throw Star Wars on it, it'll be fine. People,
yeah.
I mean,
look,
I'm at that point where I'm not going to see it, but
a remake takes. You might not be here. I might not be here. But a remake takes 20 years, like 15, 20 years before you try to step back into a remake. So I'm really talking about like letting this shit go for 10, 15 years.
Yeah, but can't do that.
And then people will be thirsty. They can do it. Like what more has Disney done since The Last Jedi to really get more Star Wars fans?
Nothing, absolutely fucking nothing. And
they're doing just fine with their parks and shit.
Cartoons.
Like people are still coming to Star Wars Celebration. People are still going crazy over Star Wars merchandise. Like they
people
haven't
that they
really
pay.
Yeah, I mean, it just people really haven't done shit. Like they really haven't done shit to keep it. So fuck it. Take your time, build your plan out, and remake that shit in 10, 15 years.
If that's the case, they need to fire everybody.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be there no more. Nobody's gonna be there no more.
Needs to be gone.
You start from scratch. Like KK gone, she don't got no shit to do with it. Like rest in,
because the fact of the matter that it's taken them half a decade already to come out with another movie is insane. So I'm already like, I know a lot of people be toting that give them time, give them time. Nah, fam. See, how long are we gonna give them time?
They ain't, bro, and they trying right now. So like, if they're not doing it right now, fuck it. Like the more you're doing, the more damage you're doing to your brand. Like the more, like it just seems like the more and more, like the deeper the hole they continue to dig with this shit.
Yeah.
So like, to me, the best way out the hole is just say fuck this hole. Let's make our own hole, and maybe we can make this shit out. Look, now I'm not saying that'll ever happen. The realist in me knows
it won't.
That the money tree has to continue to go, and they're going to continue to try. But I feel like if they do continue to fail, like if they try the old Republic shit, the High Republic shit, and people don't like latch on to that, or if they try the new shit they're doing with Ahsoka and the new shit they're doing with Dave and like if they try these different plans and try all this shit and it still doesn't work, I see a remake in the future. Like, and I think that's I don't think now that is something that I feel like people should agree with. I mean, my take of like you need to remake. I think like the take of like you need to remake is, that's like a wild take. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
But to say that if they continue to fail from this plan to this plan to this plan, I don't think it's that far fetched for them to say, you know what, fuck it, run this shit back. Luke, Leia, do your shit. And who's to say they'll start with Luke and Leia? They could start with the whole, they could start telling the story through a different.
I mean, at this point, you might want to actually start it chronologically.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! Star Wars is very
actually starting it chronologically. Actually, would make a lot like that. Would actually be the best bet.
Probably,
like,
yeah.
You start with the Phantom Menace, and then you go in and like you give us Black Man. You know what I mean? Like, but if you actually take those movies, because people like, I feel like the prequel trilogy isn't as don't touch my shit as the sequel trilogy. But if you like remake the prequel trilogy and have people kind of fuck with it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, get people like, oh, okay, they might actually be able to do this. And then you remake the sequel trilogy. I mean the OG trilogy.
Keep this though. I could see them making a black Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't want that. I'm sorry. It's like
I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine. Why do we have like the lamest characters? That's my.
I'm sorry, but like I remember. I just don't see the look of Qui-Gon Jinn being black. Like it's certain characters that I just literally just get Kenobi. Like I just can't. I don't know if it's just maybe I just.
But can't they would want to put us as one of the main Jedi. They would want to do that. So I'm saying Qui-Gon.
I don't want to. Yeah. Qui-Gon.
Like you could put what shit. I can't even think of his name.
Imagine a black person voicing Yoda. Just have black person voicing Yoda.
I would have that same issue with them doing the thing, doing a black thing. Like Samuel Jackson. I mean, okay. C-Dub, look, we have Samuel Jackson. That's cool, but like he is literally the dick of Star Wars. He's an Mace is one of my favorite characters, but he's a dick. He is literally a dick of the character, the whole
kind of his fault.
Yes. No. I would honestly say it's Obi-Wan's fault. It's fucking Obi-Wan's fault. Let's get that clear. Yeah. Motherfucker literally got told by what's his name? Count Dooku, and was like, "Nah, dude, you're lying." Okay. And Dooku was like, "Okay, sure."
Yeah, the thing is though that Desmond Hanso, he would probably be too old. The gentleman, I never know how to say his name. He'd probably be too old by the time they remade this shit. Look, hey, I'm just saying X-Wing. Look, I haven't seen shit. Like I hear plans that seem dope, but I haven't seen shit from the fandom that makes me think that there's any way out. I just haven't.
I think Star Wars is cooked, actually. And it's because of what I said. They miss points. They miss major moments that really could have gotten them out of it. Like, again, Reva. They missed a moment. Reva could be fucking dope. Come on, man. Fucking Reva could be fucking lit. Literally a double agent that's working for Vader. That shit would have been fire. But nah, they had to fucking fuck that shit up. And now that poor Moses Ingram don't even want to be in the fucking world. It's sad.
They fucked the shit so much up that like that's all that these actors see. And not to go into what the Acolyte clip was, but just the point that wasn't taken in that stream was that, look, to the community, black people feel welcome. Like black in the community in itself, among other nerds, black people feel welcome. But the shit that they've done in Hollywood with black people in Star Wars, that's all these actors know is that shit ain't been fair. They don't know the community. They don't know the nerds. They don't know the actual people who make up Star Wars fans. They just know that, Finn's hair was fucked up. There hasn't been a lot of black Jedi. There's been one black Jedi that's had a major role, and that was fucking 20 years ago at this point. People shitted on Moses Ingram, and it wasn't even necessarily because of race, just because she was put in a bad fucking spot.
She was put in a bad fucking spot, and then those shitty people of the Star Wars community, the shitty peoples, everybody knows who we're fucking talking about, the dumb, racist, dumbass bitches that literally should be castrated because they're fucking pieces of shits. Those motherfuckers went and made it racist and racial about everything, and fuck those guys. Because look, Moses Ingram did what she was supposed to do. It's not her fault that the fucking dumbass studio wrote her in. And I'm sorry, like, am I the only... You and me aren't the only ones that thought this. Why is there no one thinking like, hey, this is probably not a good idea to put her in these situations just because
nobody we know how... Brain?
Yes. Like fuck.
But Tales
Like,
of the Empire about to be fired up. But for what? Like, look, bro. Like, but for what? Like, what the fuck does it matter that they can make Tales of Jedi and Tales of the Empire dope? What's that result to?
I'm sorry. Like, I know chilling is one of those that's like really. Yes, about they need to stick with animated. Okay, if that's all y'all can do and that is not supposed to be y'all's main thing, that's a problem.
That
It's a
is a
problem.
problem.
So, and I'm sorry. Yes, animated is cool, but guys, there's more people gonna have their eyes on an actual movie than any animated thing y'all make, especially for Star Wars. Especially for Star Wars. Marvel has leeway because they've come out with fucking. I know it's not totally them, but the what's it called? My fucking favorite shit. You know what it's into and Across the Spider Verse. Those things counted under Marvel, man. People know that shit. They don't know fucking Tales of the Jedi. Weebs like us do. So no, fucking. They need more than just fucking animation. And I'm sorry, Star Wars is. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, we didn't mean to take it there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bad Batch is Bad Batching.
Bad
I will
Batch
continue
sucks.
to watch
I'm
the show.
sorry. I'm not. I'm done.
I mean, I don't think it sucks. It's just what the fuck, bro. Like,
I
what the
think
fuck
it's
am I
bad.
watching for? Like, I'm just like I said, I just want to know, like, why are you watching Bad Batch? And
Look,
like, I think if you tell me the reason why you're watching Bad Batch, it's weak.
let me clarify. I don't think it sucks. Okay, I don't think it sucks, but it is very. It's sad when y'all have to literally do a copy pasta.
Okay,
So
okay. We've got that point. We've got that point,
yes,
Justin.
I
The
will
copy pasta.
stick with that. Don't
The
copy
copy pasta
pasta.
is there. I don't
Be
think the
more
copy
original.
pasta is even that bad.
I
I don't
do.
even think copy. I don't know. Like, I don't think the copy pasta is that bad because no matter what, if you're telling a full story, there's going to be similarities. But like, I'm just at the point to where, again, A-list characters. Again, give me something to give a fuck about. At this point, bro, where do the A-list characters come from in Star Wars?
I don't know. Hated.
Is that
Hayden
coming from
Christian.
Is that coming from just going back in time and just sticking to doing Vader stories and just sticking, using Hayden Christensen, using Luke?
I mean, that's
Like,
what they're. That's literally what they're doing in Tales of the Jedi, though. Like they're using Vader's feet to even gain more intrigue. Like,
So it's like the real test is gonna be like Acolyte. Acolyte's
yeah.
giving us like a whole fresh cut off. Like it's no Ahsoka. You know what I mean? It's not Ahsoka. It's no Clone Wars tie-in. The only tie-in that may be there for stuff that we've already seen on screen is The Young Jedi, which is an absolutely amazing show. But the see, hey, X-Wing, you gotta give your baby a bath. I know you love the X-Wing. Just real quick, you on Young Jedi, right? Like you got a baby. Your baby watch Young Jedi. He might be gone now, but look,
You might be gone. Have a good one, X-Men.
Look, the only thing that it might tie into is Young Jedi. It might tie into the back. So we just really got to see what this shit looks like. I mean, should Yoda be in the show? Hopefully Yoda would
He
be.
should be. Yeah, he should be.
You would think Yoda would be in the show.
I mean, Tales of Jedi is sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Tales of Jedi is sick. And then I actually do have hope for Acolyte. I just wish the fucking cast would get out of their own way. Like, say all this stuff once it's out, guys. Just that's it.
Smokey said I couldn't get my daughter into it. I was like, fuck. Look, man, I'm gonna be real. Like, you're not. When I say Young Jedi is lit, I really didn't start feeling like that. I appreciate it, X-Wing. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, sir.
I like that shit. Let me hit like. I can't like it. I can heart it, huh? There we go. Appreciate it, dog. With just the big old flex. But look, like the thing with the Young Jedi, you got to get to it. So like, yeah, it's kind of corny, but it's got to grow on you. Like I didn't.
It's really,
It's
really
for kids.
That's why. So
It's really for kids. But like with the when I think about like what happened, like for example, in the first episode, Yoda gives Kai Brightstar his lightsaber to train with. I don't think about it. Like it's like he just gives it to him. It's like a kid moment. But then like you actually get to the end, and when he's talking about young Kai Brightstar, you have like a future in front of you. You have a great future. You have a great. then it's like, oh shit, like who knows, like they really are prepping up this dude. But anyway, that's just it. There, like I don't recommend it for adults, but I will say if you watch episode 20, 23, 24, and 25, those are the ones where it's like, okay, I see what they're cooking here. That's it. But anyway, Justin, just end off on a good note. X-Men 97 is fucking goated. 10
It's
out of
so
10.
fire.
Like, at this point, it's better than Invincible. Invincible had a pretty good season finale. I like Invincible. But at this point, what the fuck is Invincible? At this point.
Yeah, you're
At
right.
this point. Well, you don't even watch Invincible. So
I'm
then
just
I'm
agreeing.
very right. I'm very right to you. I'm very right to you. I mean, you say you're right. It's very right. Bro, I was screaming at that finale. That finale was dope.
Again, I'm gonna say this and then let's fucking get wrap it up. But they learned how to fucking finish shows, man. Finish episodes. It's great. I love it.
They learn how to put a bow in the episode. They learn how to keep you wanting more. And I'm excited for what we're going to see from here. So with that being said, Justin, go ahead, plug yourself, bro.
Hey man, I'll be live tomorrow after actually I'll be live after the the Diamonds. But over at Justified MF, we just hit 2K. We're trying to grow even more. I very much appreciate to see y'all there. But yeah, man. Hopefully play some Apex with Kindle sometime soon.
Yeah, we'll get back on the Apex grind. We'll get there soon. But that being said, oh come on, C-Dub, New Theory, y'all crap me. We appreciate the love, C-Dub, but we're not the New Theory. At least not yet. New Nerd Theory. I don't even know if I want that.
Hey man, they were making money off of that shit. So
They were, but
hey,
I
look.
wasn't watching. I wasn't ever watching Nerd Theory. I don't know.
Hey, every Thursday, boys, you just tell
But every
all your
Thursday-
friends.
Every fucking Thursday we're here. Hit that notification bell because you never know where we're gonna pop up. Like, cause we might just pop up on the next Monday if Justin's available, and if I'm available, but probably not. Actually, though,
Don't even give people that hope. Like just.
But
if it
actually,
happens,
but
it
actually, though, I do
happens.
need to put this out there though. Next Wednesday, you free next Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right, we might have to do next Wednesday because I'm going on vacation, and I need it.
Okay.
I'm going on
Okay.
I'm going on vacation Thursday. I'm gonna be out of town Thursday. What's going on, bro? You was just silent the
Sad,
whole
bro.
time. That's dope. What's up, bro? But yeah, let's go for Wednesday next week at 9:00 because I'm gonna be out of town.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so we'll catch y'all Wednesday of next week. But after that, it's every Thursday. But really, more importantly, follow me on Twitter. It's the Nerds UG on Twitter. I think that's what it is. Hold on, I'm terrible.
And Kendall
I
will
need
get
to
back
change
to posting at least clips or something.
Yeah, I will get back to posting. I mean, really, with this shit, I just need to have time. Yeah, the Nerds UG. I really just need to have time to get back on my shorts. My shorts motivate me to do other shit.
Hey
I
man,
promise you.
just clip some shit out, bro.
No, I just need. I'm telling you, what's gonna motivate me is the check that comes in from doing shorts.
Well,
And the
that
check
too,
comes-
but I'm saying
the
also
check that comes
because
in from getting shorts will have me better to be awake, and then, I mean, I'm still gonna do clips, but I'm too much of a perfectionist to just put up clips. I'm
don't
too much
be
of like
perfectionists.
I'm too much of a
Go on.
perfectionist to be like, I can't take it. Like I'm too much of a perfectionist to just put up clips.
Well, then
just
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Because then you will get into the motion of doing all the things, and then it takes too long. You gotta have something go
Yeah.
out. So just
Yeah,
that's
you're
why. That's the only reason I'm like, just just clip out a little thing, do like 1 or 2 edits, you'll be fine. That's why I tell you that because I know it's like, honestly, it would take like 5 minutes, but
Well, it takes more than 5 minutes because the clips are longer than 5 minutes. I
Well,
gotta
it takes,
listen to
like-
the clips, and
No, you
it
ain't
takes
got-
like an hour.
listen. Okay,
Then
an
I need to
hour
work on
versus how
that.
long you were doing it. Your thing was your process was crazy. I was like,
Yeah, it
damn.
was like 3 hours,
Yeah,
3 to
no,
4 hours.
that would take. Nah, I'm just saying so you can get some things up,
Pause.
give the people what they want. Pause, but get the people what they want because they like seeing your face. I don't know why. You're
Speaking of
ugly
pause,
bug.
before we get out of here, what was that? What was the thing? Damn, that's fucked up. What was the thing that he said?
I'm kidding, bro. You handsome,
Nah,
brother.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I
Well,
know,
handsome
what I
brother.
look like. I know what I look like. You don't gotta tell me. That's fucked up.
I was fucking
He said,
around, but I'm
"Although-
just saying, get on.
Although
Get,
Aki, Though Mackie admits is somewhat still. I'm sorry. Though Mackie admits it's still somewhat of a two-hander. I still can't get over that line, bro.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
That
I
was
ain't gonna lie. That was a weird
Nick
one.
Romano. Who? Okay. Can I just? Is this mean? This is the guy who said it. Is that mean? I feel like he wrote it on purpose to be funny.
Okay.
At this point, I feel like he's writing it to be a pause.
We're not bullies on this channel, so like, get it.
I know. No, I'm not even being funny. He just looked like he's like kind of that jokey type of dude.
Yeah,
so like at this point,
look like he joking around.
At this point, I feel like he probably did put the two-handed joke in there to be a pause intentionally.
That's like a Smokey Kenobi type profile picture right there.
Yeah, like
up to no
on
good.
The Entertainment Weekly shit. Like most people have like a headshot with them smiling in a suit. So this explains the two-hander line. Well, there was another line in there. Oh no,
two-handed shit was crazy, bro.
The two-handed shit is wild, bro.
That was crazy.
Though Mackie admits it's still somewhat of a two-hander. Instead of piling around to withstand Bucky, Sam is in the thick of it with Danny Ramirez.
What are these
as Joaquin Torres, the character's tech-savvy friend.
Why is he saying all of that in one sentence? I don't get it. Oh, okay. You're the writer type shit.
World's Biggest Geek, what's going on? He says, hello, guys. Are you looking for the villain of the movie known as the leader? Or are you looking forward? I think that says, are you looking forward to the villain of the movie known as the leader? And also, it's really cool to see Betty Ross come back from the Incredible Hulk movie. Those are both facts. But with that being said, y'all all heard me. Just follow me on Twitter, know when we're streaming. Hit that notification bell. And with that,
we out of here.
We out.
Don't forget, guys, Star Wars sucks.
Don't forget, guys.
Star Wars is ass.
I'm gonna be quick with it tonight. I ain't playing around with other music. We got bars for you coming straight at your head. Look at them, I'm leaving dead like David dead. Damn, let me go ahead and get on my shit. You know how I really kill it, how I go spit. I'm legit, I'm really tough with it. Coming here scruff with it. Stepping on the shoes like they got a fucking scruff with it. Looking at the pic, motherfuckers I be switching on the switch. I be clicking on the clicks like damn. I'm the motherfucking man when I step in the room. I just gotta do the shit and just not go assume. I gotta sweep it under the rug, but I do not need a broom. Look at me, dude. You don't need no damn Zoom. I'm too big for rules. I'm too big for moves. I step in the room. I hit it and bruise. Get it? I said I hit it and I bruise. I get real mad like I'm Bruce. I go like damn and I'm loose. When I get mad like Bruce, I get green like my pockets in between. Got a bad bitch, she no thing. She a bad junk, and she really with it. I go ahead and hit it and get it, and I get back to it like damn. These bitches be fans. I said that shit before, and I'ma say that shit again. I walk around the shit and I just cook it in the pan. Now let me go ahead and get real unsticky like damn. I forgot what I was going to say, but just let me go ahead and freestyle this wordplay. I guarantee this is some shit your favorite rapper won't do. Get on for YouTube and let these bars just come at fucking loose. Damn. To a beat I never heard either, yo. This shit is real dope. But look, I'm going to say this shit. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Much love. Much love. Justin, thank you for being the best co-host on YouTube. And we out.
I'm just here to motivate.